Imagine when you buy a piece of technology and it will arrive in a box that it has your certain technology with available components, but not the other components. Well, I have a magic solution for you, and it would change your game completely. What we do will be analyzing the needs and demands of building components and able to find a substitute that fit personally.
Hi, my name is Hoang, and with my friend Siddhanth, we come up on the idea to build a component analyzer that would able to help analyze the market of certain components or technology that is available and alternative solutions where anyone like me who is a builder and enthusiast who want to buy and build their own PC to have an agent that able to fetch alternative solutions like what I've shown in the examples and able to get the components that they want. Let's start up this demo.
So this is the interface of ChippulseAI. What we're doing is that we entering any type of components we need. For example, here I think I type it wrong for the Samsung 1TB PCIe 5.0 SSD storage, that it could analyze any alternatives as you can see here. But why? How do we get this demand pressure? How do we know that there are things around this alternative solutions that people might need? So let's go back to how it works. And so let's see, like, I'm gonna correct this and say this is the right model, the 990 Pro, 1TB storage for the right PCIe configuration for some builders like me who were seeing the news that the price of SSD was rising. Enterprise AI deployments ramping ahead of timeline, causing the price of the SSD storage components to be exact, because it will use this search and will fetch the information and search whether there are news in relation to the price of SSD storage is rising, which we will also talk about other metrics that evaluate this. So this is the prompt that I would give it to let the ChippulseAI do the work, the agent doing the work. Let's start the agent pipeline. So you can see it will get my request and call out all of the tools to any historical events, industry reports, news, and comprise it with MongoDB vector search database in Atlas, as well as any alternatives that it might have to utilizing this whole interface and giving me what I need to know about any agent workflow or what kind of alternative it has. So you see here, this is the way that it gives me information. It has been given a lot of priorities that um, this is one of those examples where you can see there was demand pressure, any constraint in how supplying works. We can see that now memories have been shipped to different priorities and the would raise the price of this to be double than how 1 TB of SSD storage could used to be. And it may not have the supply availability classifier as available, but it does give me some verifiable search that it could lead you to the direct news that it reference how AI RAM storage just also driving up SSD prices. But this is also utilizing on the benefit of AI to help people finding alternative items that they need. So for example, if I see something like this 1 TB SSD, I could give it a search, and so it could literally give us some suggestion, like finding an alternative SSD that we may think we will have in this case. So this is in stock. So something like that could give us a suggestions rather than just how the chat works, to also allowing us thinking on alternative components we can buy for our purpose of building and having a device that we need to work on. Another with the agent, that it also giving us some signals that triggering the current position of production and what advice that the agent can have using other alternative components to analyze the risk and other strategies that it may giving us to have more choices in deciding what to buy that has the same capability to handle our daily works. And you can also retrieve these in the scoring benchmark, as well as to view how critical or very widely available type of components that it could have in these areas. And it even works for PC components as well. So this could be a useful agent that can help people building different components and building with new with a new and alternative solutions to the current situations in our components market or even technology market. Our latest search in like the 1 terabyte 990 Pro storage, that it will have a lot of vector search usage, and also the agentic ability that it will also utilize Atlas vector search and the MCP toolbox server inside the MongoDB technology to also like get all the vector searches and perform the 1.3 version, the agentic version with the Google Cloud Agent Builder to give us the relevant information we need.
While this has been the prototype, we would hope to improve this product into a fully agentic solution analyzer that could help people like me to find other alternatives, that I could build my own PC or find a machine that could help me work in my daily life. This has been ChippulseAI. Thank you.